This podcast is brought to you by JuiceComedyToronto.com. Also, check them out on Instagram at JuiceComedyTO. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. It's Muscle here for another edition of Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And tonight, we have the entire cast and crew of the Africa and West Indies versus the world right here tonight.
First thing I want to know, see?
Yeah.
First thing I want to know, why you name Muscle and you're not a muscle? That I want to know. Make we start with that. You understand?
The muscle head.
Listen.
Where the muscle come from? Me don't understand. Where that drop in?
As we get later into the podcast, we'll discuss all of that right there.
For real?
Yeah.
I bet you call me brown man then.
You don't have the
Black Yardie.
You don't have the entire cast. You only have Team Afwe.
Afwe.
Yes.
Introduce
Afwe.
yourself, sir.
My name is Trixx.
Okay. And yourself, sir?
My name is Nigel.
AKA?
Majah.
AKA?
Hype.
Good. And you, sir?
Mr. How me talk so.
AKA?
How me look so.
AKA?
White Yardie.
Oh, your tongue so.
And my good friend over there in the red. Your name,
Lord
introduce
Lights.
yourself.
Ghetto Santa Claus.
Lord
Light Yardie, West
Lord
Side
Lights.
Juice
His
Comedy.
name is Light Yardie.
And a grenade
Gentlemen,
don't come from.
welcome back to the city. You guys been here and
What's good,
down, and tearing down the place. You know what I mean? Trixx, I don't know if I'm welcoming you back home or if we're just saying welcome back to Toronto. What are we saying to you?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I don't live here.
Yeah. Well, you live somewhere. You don't need a passport to go where you're going.
No, I don't.
All right, so you live here.
I live in Canada.
Majah, when was the last time you were here?
I live in Canada.
You live in Canada. What's your address?
I live in Saskatchewan.
Majah's he's the only dude that can't say Saskatchewan, bro.
There you go. That's where I live at. Saskatchewan.
Can't even lie proper. The tongue twisted lie. Saskatchewan.
You guys are different. And welcome back, Yardie, because between the three of you guys basically been here nonstop all year because you guys are top tier at what you guys do.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I haven't been here in a while.
You haven't been here in a while to perform as Majah Hype, or you haven't been here in a while, period?
I haven't done a show in a while.
Yeah. Okay.
But, I've done some hostings and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You like the hostings or you prefer shows or it's whatever?
I like what pays me.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You're right.
Hosting,
Yeah.
comedy show, whatever
Yeah.
pays.
Yeah.
Whatever pays.
You know?
Yeah.
Know that.
All right.
Me into the colored money too, you know. Me like.
Let me tell you something that's even amazing. I remember when Wes first did the Social Network tour. Mm-hmm. At that time there, everybody was still, you guys were good, but nobody was verified. Right now, all three of you guys are verified. Mm-hmm. What does it take?
I like to correct you. I've always been verified. The blue check mark don't mean nothing.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been verified from when I
This
started
is going to be
comedy.
an interesting podcast tonight.
I can
thing is,
easily say
yeah,
when Majah Hype and White Yardie were doing their videos, they were verified. They didn't need no.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
for
think- I
me,
think
the
the
blue tick
views
don't mean nothing.
And the
Exactly. I
interaction
was just about to say
verified
that.
them.
It don't mean
I mean,
nothing.
The blue check mark's just
nice,
a
but it don't
formality.
mean nothing.
I see people all the time like, yo, how do you get verified? What does that mean?
Yo.
What does
Did
it
you
mean?
know
that
when?
mean?
Did you know when you got verified?
If
Did
you
you
need that
know
blue check
our?
mark
Yo.
to verify
You don't get any
yourself,
money. You're not
Yeah.
monetized. None of that.
For me, make the
just an
people them
illusion.
laugh on
It's-
stage, me verified.
just a blue check on the
care
side.
about
Still
Yeah.
verified. Sorry, I don't need no
Yeah.
blue check mark.
On a
I need blue checks,
verification,
though.
but if
That's it.
Instagram's listing and I want to verify,
Straight. Hey, me
Go
too.
ahead and verify
me too.
me, because-
I'll
No,
take
just
one.
be real. We don't need blue checks. We just need checks.
That's it.
Cool.
Simple.
What does verification on Instagram come with? What's the features that you
Nothing.
guys have
Headache.
that nobody else has?
Nothing.
You know what? Honestly, okay.
It comes with
I'll
questions
be
like
honest with you.
these.
Yeah.
That's what it comes with.
From a comedic
Yeah.
standpoint, like I do a lot of clubs, especially in the States, and
Okay.
it does create an illusion. It does.
Yeah.
It look good
No,
for companies and
he's
brands,
right.
and that's all it does. It just make you look more.
But I've been
you're
booked off.
official. That's
Yeah.
all. It, but
That's all it
I've
really
been
is.
booked off of it.
Yeah.
It means
Because
nothing.
it kind of puts you in some people's minds.
Yeah.
It puts you in a tier with the celebrities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in reality, the blue check mark is just so people don't fake your account. That's all
Yeah.
it is. It's not a stamp of approval. It's just so Kevin Hart. I'm sure he has about 90 different Kevin Hart
quick,
accounts.
sorry.
Just to let you know he's the real one. That's it.
Wait, hold on. sorry to cut you. The extra feature it comes with is when you comment, you go at top of the comment list.
That still. I did
no,
hear.
True. No, you're
I mean,
right there
with
with the celebrities. It looks like you're. It looks like Drake. You know, like when Drake and all those guys comment. It looks like you're one of Drake's.
Damn, that's
friends.
all. That's the extra feature.
I've gotten followers out there. You stay there. Just comment if you want extra followers, people. Just comment, get verified, and then comment on one of Drake's pictures. And you'll be right there with Wizkid and Serena Williams, and everyone's gonna think you're one of them. I promise you, you get 100 followers every day. I promise you, I've gotten followers off of commenting on major hype stuff. I do it on purpose. I go, ha ha, Major, you're stupid, and then boom, 100 followers, son. I'm telling you right now. And worse if Major responds,
and you comment in caps.
I do it like I'm yelling, and then if Major responds, as soon as Major responds, oh my God, Major knows him. That's another 20 followers.
It's a technique.
No, it's just, hey man, finesse the game, bro.
You understand?
Not the rapper. Why?
Let me ask you guys each, what is the craziest DM you guys got for 2018 so far?
DM?
DM, yeah.
West saying he's going to pay me on time. I'm joking.
No, for real. The craziest, either it could have been from somebody you didn't expect, the message it said, something that was really crazy, like if Oprah Winfrey
when you
hit
say
you
crazy,
up on DM.
okay, I got one from, do you remember, the show Mike and Molly?
Yes.
Anybody watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a character, an African character on that show.
Yes, I know that guy.
You know that guy, right? Mm-hmm. He DM'd me.
Okay.
Because and I was losing my mind.
Yeah.
Because he was like, yo, my family put me onto your videos, and I think the world needs to see you. I'm working on a pilot where he's doing a spin-off of that show. None ever came of it. But I was just happy to get the fact that you never know who's seeing your videos. Mm-hmm. That was the craziest one for me personally.
Yeah, for sure.
To have, I'm just watching the show like 4 days before, and then
this guy shows
he links you and goes, hey, I'm thinking of you for this part in my show. I thought that was dope.
Yeah. Crazy.
They have the crazier ones.
Yeah.
The ones with girls, that's these guys.
No.
Major, what was the craziest one for you this year?
I don't really check DMs like that.
Yeah.
But you know how you could see basically what
the first line.
Yeah, you see what the conversation is about.
Yeah.
I mean, basically I just respond to the business ones. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really entertain much of the DM stuff, or if it's something that's like, thank you for what you do or something like that, I respond and say thank you for the support and stuff like that. But for the most part, I mean, I get a lot of DMs. I mean, but I also have the people who DM me, I have their numbers as well. So like,
it makes sense.
Like somebody like French Montana DMing me is like, all right, why you didn't text me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I get a lot of DMs, but
so there wasn't really one like from either an executive or something that really caught you off guard.
Nah, because I got their numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're stupid.
The BET show, they DM'd me, but the person had my number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we just talking on another platform. I mean, it's not something that like woed me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't get that yet.
You didn't get that? Okay, fair enough.
I've DM'd people though.
Yeah. And how did they act?
They didn't respond. They acted like any other day.
Eddie, don't kill me. Okay. And you, Yardie?
Me, like, I think it's not even so crazy because I don't really check my DMs now. You know, me always look on it and be like, like once you start going to DMs and that, it just gets a bit long and you're there all day paying attention to DMs and you answer back. But occasionally, every now and then, you look because like me just say business ones and them things that you have to look out for them because nowadays people, some people, some professionals, some companies will just DM you and it starts from there. So, but like, I don't think it's crazy, but some of the best ones I get is like there was I got a DM from this lady saying her husband was in hospital recently with some heart problems and that, and he watched your videos the whole time and she actually had to stop him from watching the videos because he's laughing too much and he's trying to recover. And funny enough, when I got to the airport,
those are real powerful.
when I got to
dead?
no, he's good. He might be coming to the show tomorrow. He's supposed to be coming to the show tomorrow because when I got to the airport after leaving, when I was leaving to go back home last time, she was there at the airport. She said she going to try come to the show upon it tomorrow. So those are the nicer ones. Them ones that you see DMs like that are messages like that. Those are ones that are probably more likely to answer to, because it just touch you in a way where make you know, say, you know, you are do more for people than you actually know.
Yeah.
Things like that. Cause laughter is a cure, you know, like, you know what I mean, you make people laugh, you forget about them problems. So things like that me appreciate more than anything else. So that are probably one of the best, more than weirdest. I'm not really check DMs. You know what I mean? Me not depend on thing
instruments, right? So where's the violin, nigga?
I was about to.
Oh no, the violin don't play. That one I was acapella. But no, me and John know about them things as well, man.
Because I mean,
we get requests for our visit and things. Yeah, man.
Where people, you know, because I mean, especially being in this business, you know what I mean, it's the gratitude means a lot to us. You know what I'm saying? And the people who, you know, because, you know, on social media, anybody can open a page and just say whatever they want to say on your page. Oh, you're corny. Oh, you're this, you're that. So those people that really, you know, because I've, like he said, you know what I'm saying, I've gotten those type of DMs as well, where people was diagnosed with cancer, people who are lost a family member, you know what I'm saying?
And them thing that make
you keep going.
Exactly, give you that extra
But I did get
motivation.
I forgot about this because I don't really like to talk about it, but I did get a really, really crazy DM, bro.
Okay.
Really crazy. Like I don't know if it's because I do different characters, and you know, some of my characters are female characters.
Okay.
But this dude decided.
Yeah, man, say he wants to Mitzi.
This dude, no. This dude he decided to skin out for him body wall. What? And take a picture and send it, come give Majah and tell Majah about come. And his underneath it said, "Come breed me." Like that was the crazy.
No. Oh, you asked for crazy.
What?
Me and Yardie
I wish I could pull it up right now.
Right? We were in the cancer lane. Then this man come out with about man give body pictures.
Big skin out, and I was, and it was so funny because I opened it right because I get a lot of. I get a lot of women.
You're still continuing the story, bro.
No, I have to. Because you asked for what's crazy, right? So, Majah, it was crazy to me, bro. Because bro, I'm thinking about. I'm like, yo, and it's crazy because he's talking about his crazy DM.
When liquor hits you. So how you forget that story earlier?
Because I rubbed that out of my mind.
We bypassed it.
I rubbed it out of my mind.
You said you don't check the DMs, right? You said I don't check the DMs. We went to the cancer. All right, Yardie gave us a nice, beautiful story. And now you're going to talk about Batico breed me.
When I opened that DM and I saw it, right? I actually deleted that out of my whole thought process.
I apologize to all the viewers and listeners.
I could, and then I thought about it just now, and I'm like,
"What's in my cup stays in my cup."
No, that's beyond crazy.
You know why? Because I get a lot of women sending me stuff like that.
Yeah,
you understand?
Let's talk about that.
I get a lot of women skin out. A lot of women, you know, send me all kind of wild pictures and you know stuff like that. Them playing with themselves, videos, all that stuff.
Okay.
So when I opened this one, I thought it was another woman.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
We were hoping it was.
I was hoping it was. And then I looked, and I was like, Jano.
Jano.
Wow. So
yo.
Yes,
yes.
But we're living in that world though, where you know what I'm saying these things will happen.
Like we're saying that the man was on his deathbed on the video.
You know what? To echo though, I've had I won't lie. I had a girl, 13-year-old, talk about how she used to get bullied at school.
Yeah.
And one day, like she couldn't take it anymore, and she saw the snow video.
Yeah.
And she used to watch that every day. Every time she felt like she didn't want to go to school, she'd watch that video and it put her in her spirits. And then when it's like Yardie said, it's those kind of videos that let
us help people in many ways. You man.
We're on the right path to what we're doing. Sometimes it isn't about likes and views, man. Like sometimes it's about like, you know what?
Like me, just them things that keep us going.
Laughter is a serious remedy for a lot of people in the world. And I think what we all do what we do differently and respectfully. And I think that is to be commended.
Like for me, right? Like I feel like when I first started, like probably like the first 4 or 5 years, because I've been doing this for like 9 years now, going on 10 years.
This
right?
is crazy.
The first 4 to 5 years, for me, numbers meant everything.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Following, comments, likes, all those things meant something to me, right? And then I realized that it really doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
When you think about it, it really doesn't mean nothing, because if you look at, let's say, some of the greatest comedians, actors, and singers, and all these people in the world, a lot of them pages be having 150 people.
Yeah.
A lot of you know what I'm saying, 150,000. Some of them have 250,000.
Yeah.
They getting checks. They certified stars.
I said facts.
You understand what I'm saying? But then we, as social media people, you know what I'm saying, we look at it as, we need 1 million, because I was on a campaign for that for a minute.
I guess you were measured differently because you're coming from that source. So then you figure, okay, if I get 1 million, I'm validated in my arena.
That was never really a validation for me. It was just a goal.
Fair enough.
I suppose it just make it look good as well. Like, you have you have a lot of followers. So when people talking to your promoters or whatever, it's like you have a bit more weight behind what you're saying. But like when me just say, for me personally, the numbers don't really matter so much now.
Yeah.
Because to me, I rather have like 10,000 loyal followers that support everything I do than have 1 million and not do nothing.
Yeah.
Of course.
There's
people out there with millions of followers, and if they keep a show,
nobody now come there.
200 people there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My shows, every show we do is sold out. So
I know those people that book me. I'm aware of those people.
Some of them even drop out of the race.
I come from a different spectrum.
Yeah.
See, I was a comic first before I ventured into social media. So for me, it was about numbers.
Yeah.
Because as a comic, you're trying to find ways to put people in the building.
Yeah.
These guys were social media guys first. So when we thought, obviously the thought process is different.
Of course.
For me, it was definitely about numbers. Until you get to a certain point where it's like what Yardie just said. You want to make sure that those numbers make sense. If you don't have what am I, like 130,000 followers?
Yeah.
If I can't
stop acting like you don't know the exact number.
I don't. I really don't.
130. 5 followers. Girl follow me. She don't follow me. So that's
I used to watch those numbers all the time. I used to check my Instagram all the time. But at some point, you realize that, you know what? At the end of the day, you start to realize where your followers kind of come from and who really supports, like what cities support you. You start to understand that you don't check the numbers anymore.
Yeah.
But it's what he said. If you don't, I'd rather have people that are coming to support you.
Cause that's
just
what
a bunch
matters.
of numbers to look cool on your Instagram.
Because you have people who generally feel, you have this amount of followers on your Instagram. Instagram must be paying you. What?
Yeah.
Instagram not paying nobody.
Instagram is trying to get
people see me and think that, say, I see your videos on Instagram, they get loads of views. How much you must get him pay money? Like, no.
It ain't YouTube.
That don't pay.
Every one of you guys, I'm sure you do, every one of you have at least 2 people that follow you to the end of the earth. Like, there's 2 people on each of your Instagrams, I'm sure.
No, we have. I guarantee we have more. We have more than that. We have more than that.
But there are loyal fans. What I'm saying. So
I'll give you an example. And this real talk. Like in Birmingham, in the UK, right?
Okay.
There's anytime I put on a show up there and I sell tickets, there's this lady that comes and buys tickets from me, and she have a daughter that's disabled, right? That she has to put in a special chair. And that's how I remember from over the years that every time.
There were a lot of sick people.
Come here, help them, dog. You see me? Come here, help them.
You're such a jackass.
Like, is this St. Jude's or what? What's
dog,
going on,
see how blessing
whenever Yardie tries to get sentimental and bring it in.
See how blessings. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings.
Podcast for about 20 more minutes.
I help people, you get me? But no, you just remember people over the years, and then what you have. We
apologize to anyone that's disabled, by the way.
All right, check it.
No, but the views
of Major Hype don't reflect the rest of this thing.
Deaf man just
No. It's a blind man. It's a blind man.
Let's wait for the next Mitzi story. I remember one time I was in Atlanta, and a man said to me,
Just so. No, but watch this. Let me tell you. Like for instance, now and you probably probably get this as well. Sometimes when we do shows now, people start come before them take our next picture with you. Them show you the picture the last time them take with you. I'm like, look, this is what I took last show, and then I'm like, yo, and it triggers back a memory, you know.
You know how I know? You know how I know my dieharded fans?
Yeah.
When somebody says something crazy on my Instagram in the comments, and I don't even have to respond.
Yeah.
Because my fans is digging them apart.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, let me respond to this person. And then when I look,
you don't have to.
I don't have to because they're tearing them up.
You're dealing with them wicked.
Same thing. Yeah, some people sometimes 100 comments back and back, and I say, boy, me just there I read them, and sometimes me comment back and say, I'm just here for the comments. Grab the popcorn.
This one dude tried to come at me recently as a recent post. He tried to say how I posted a video of one of my stand-ups, and the thing with me is my character, everyone thinks they're gonna get chalet for 45 minutes.
Chalet.
So this one guy's like, yo man, you really need to stick to the African stuff because a lot of the other stuff you do is really vanilla. Yeah. Meaning it's white. Yeah. And I responded to him. I was like, listen, man, understand that I'm in a room full of people where I gotta make everybody laugh. Not just the people not just the Africans. But as I'm finishing the sentence, when I hit post, bruh, I must have had at least 7 people going, first of all,
they've judged him already, long time.
They dissed his wife. I'm like, this is unnecessary.
You have to beg for him.
The funny thing is what the loyal fans do, right? Is when somebody come and say something reckless in your comments, the first thing they do is go to his page and have something to talk about.
That's how you know you're loyal. That's how you know you're loyal.
They're going to destroy whoever.
Make
you
sure
can have your daughter on there. They be like, your nappy-headed daughter. They will go in. They will go in. Why don't you worry about your nappy-headed daughter instead of what he's doing? Like
your wife has one leg.
Them dangerous, man.
Like if you don't have your stuff on private, I trolls.
But even when I'm having it on private, them say you have to private your page because you're ugly. Nobody knows.
You know what? It gets so petty that even if the person that's trolling you is good looking, they still call them ugly and stuff.
Yeah. No, that is crazy to what you guys really go through and people only see what you post, but only because you guys get so many comments, a lot of people don't really get to see what's going on in the comments. You see 5 and you say, okay, cool.
Well, for me, I could tell you this much. I look at majority of my comments.
Okay.
Like after I put up a video, I'll go do something else.
True, Majah always name comments.
Within the next 2-3 hours, I'm back in there watching all of them. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Skimming through it and stuff. Because I mean, you know, I like to interact with my friends. And
For sure.
I kind of built myself off of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when I was a civilian. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? where I used to look at like Kevin Hart and Mike Epps and all these people. When I used to look at their stuff and I was a genuine fan, and I used to like, you know, comment and whatever, I would pray for them to respond and say thank you or whatever.
It's a different feeling.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to be the person who really interacted with my fans. Yeah. So I mean, that's why I said as far as like DMs and stuff like that, if it's something positive, I respond to it. Or if it's just like something stupid, everybody on this panel could attest to this right here. Yeah. The most annoying thing about social media is when you put up a flyer. See everybody laughing already because everybody know what I'm about to say.
Where's it at?
Where's it gonna be? The flyer consists of everything you need to know.
How much is
where
the ticket?
Tickets are being sold.
Are you gonna be there?
What time it starts? And there's people that will come in your DM and be like, "So when's your next show here?"
The only person that can answer this question is Majah Hype. Hold on, before I read the flyer, let me DM Majah Hype with 800,000.
I don't get it,
Majah. Where is the event?
I will put up. Yesterday we had this conversation.
Listen, I put up.
It's annoying and it's
I put up the Team Africa West Indies versus
with all info.
With everything there. Everything is there. Yep. And what was not there, I put it in the caption. Yeah. Someone jumps in my DM and says, "When is your next time in Toronto?"
No, but
now should I answer that person? Should I answer them?
The worst is
because I'm not going to have nothing good to say to them.
What about when you just leave there? Like,
oh my God!
I've had this many times where I'll just leave
every time,
and it's like, and then you'll be like, "Yo, thank you, Atlanta, for showing me love. Much love to all the communities, blah, blah, blah."
When you come,
how come you never come to Atlanta?
Trixx, Trixx, you think that worst? The worst one is people ask me, when are you coming to London?
Yeah.
What? You live there.
I hate that. When I lived in New York, everybody used to be like, "So when are you gonna be in New York?" I
get that at Edmonton.
Yo,
and
like
Toronto
every
too,
day I put on show. Well, not every day, but I put on so much show. And when they ask me
And
when,
the people who always talk about,
Social
"Damn,
media,
I
bro.
missed it."
yeah, you weren't coming, man. You weren't coming.
How much times are you gonna miss
You weren't
it?
coming.
Huh?
But let me ask you guys a question, because this is for me as a promoter. Who is posting a flyer with the information to remain secret so that you cannot buy tickets, find the event, find the time, before they go and hit www.google.com for any event? We're not hiding the information from you people. I know one man in New York who hides his events.
West.
And he's the only man. The only man.
let's
really
be
want
fair.
you to attend the event.
He's the only one that stops
Only
it.
one.
Let's be fair though. West does that.
I unfollow him for 3 minutes.
Let me just explain something, right? We're living in a time where people are spoiled,
For sure.
right? So now there's no more research,
No.
right? The furthest research people will go is Google,
Yeah.
right? And it has to be something serious for them to go on Google.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right?
You mean
so these people now that and another thing that really irks my nerve is the fact that you can put up a video, just a regular funny video, and get thousands and hundreds of thousands of views, and then you put up a flyer of how you make your money, because
Right
remember,
after.
you're not making your money on social media, right? You're not getting $1 for putting up these videos, right? All
Yeah.
you're getting is just the exposure and the gratitude of your fans, right? Now you put up a flyer of something that this is how you feed your family, this is how you pay your bills. You put up a flyer, right? That flyer might get 800 likes.
Yep.
I've also learned not to study that either.
Yeah.
Because just because it gets 800 likes doesn't mean that people are not looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
saying?
feature
No,
that's out there is a sharing feature. So a lot of times, what I find is a lot of people would not like, but they'll be sharing it a lot. You know?
Good morning.
Yo, is this live online right now? No.
I thought so. I'm like,
The way the phone is set up, it seems like it's live. I don't know. Nah, but yo,
my DM right now.
nah, but for real, to what you said earlier, it's like it's harder for people to actually like show like see what I'm like. Okay, first of all, the views. You can't hide the views. That means every other comedian that watches your stuff and didn't even like your stuff, that view is still registering. Furthermore, the people that really don't like to see you move forward, like they see Majah, we just seen you in New York, now you're in Atlanta, now you're in Toronto, that they're not hitting the like button on that flyer,
Right.
bruh. So the way that you make your bread is also pissing somebody else off.
Definitely.
And that's a big part of where your numbers drop. That's why I'm still at the followers that I'm at, bro. Because all I do is piss people off. that is I don't make people laugh. Y'all make
I got a
people
lot
laugh.
more people to piss off. I tell you that much. Because I keep my creative content going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my consistency. So, I mean, if you expected me to done, then it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Wes,
Never.
let me ask you something, Wes. Right now, you've been working with Yardie, Majah Hype, and Trixx for a while.
Yeah.
When it comes to choosing comedians, why is it that you chose them in the first place to work with, to build and foster this relationship that you have with them right now?
Very good question, Musclehead. I want to hear the answer to this question.
Well, to be honest with you, it really wasn't. It wasn't a difficult choice. Like,
Appreciate it.
I'm a very astute investor. I'm
Yeah.
a very conservative investor, And I saw the potential in all three of them long before I even
This is the
DM'd
politically correct answer.
I also like to know what the frig astute means.
that's the
I'm drunk. None of us know what astute means.
But everybody,
No, I want to know what
It
astute
means cheap.
bro.
It means cheap.
Can we swear on this?
Yes,
Is it clear?
It means
What
cheap.
does astute mean, man?
Yo, listen, bro.
Hold on,
listen.
no.
Trying
Let
to
me explain.
Trying to say I'm
Like I
astute,
said,
nigga?
like I said,
Let me explain.
like I said,
Let me explain.
Right?
Can I explain?
that is the politically correct
Can I
answer.
explain?
Who the fuck you calling astute, nigga?
The correct answer is I saw their potential.
Yeah.
So I reached out early,
Yeah.
so I can pay them early at the early rate.
That's
So
why
I can build a relationship so that they will never
Is that what astute
charge
means,
me what
nigga?
everybody else charges me.
Astute means $500 a show, nigga. That's
Exactly.
fuck astute.
It means people ask me all the time, why don't you book so and so? Why don't you book Kevin Hart? Why don't you book?
'Cause he ain't
Mike
astute,
Epps? Why don't you book?
Yeah, because he's not as stupid enough.
He ain't astute.
He ain't as stupid enough.
Are you dumb?
You gotta be a student.
Get a shirt that says, "Are you astute?"
Are you dumb?
he says
That's a new one for what's the name? That's a new one for your character. Major. Are you astute?
I know. Hey, the reason why I'm gonna book them people there was because they have their team, they have their squad, they have their following, they're doing what they're doing. I wanted to work with people that were still building, and that had the potential, saw the potential, and the same people that I booked on that same show is the same people that are doing it right now. We lost one or two still. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say all the investments.
survival of the fittest.
I'm not gonna go and say I'm 10 for 10 or 5 for 5. I'm about maybe 6 for 10.
No, but then everything, the cream always rises to the top. You know what I mean? Whoever is supposed
Fire
to be
for
here.
the cream.
Why?
Fire for the cream. Where y'all go with your cream top?
What?
No cream top on your road.
The lotion rises to the top?
Move up. Move up. The smoke rises to the top.
The fire makes smoke. Move up.
Okay.
Smoke, right?
The smoke rises.
I don't know.
And yeah, to the top, and this is who you're left with. So I asked you that. So let me ask all you guys this. Why do you guys want to continue to work with Wes? And why did you even choose
Because he's
him
light
to
skinned
work
and he
with?
gets loans, nigga. And he's astute. No, honestly, I'll say this. I mean, I can't speak for these two. Obviously, everyone's going to have their own answer. I work with Wes only because I respect anyone who's trying to do something for the city and trying to change the culture and the vibe of the city. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a comic, and I know how hard it is to find promoters that believe in your talent to not only pay you what you're worth, but to treat you the way you're supposed to be treated as an entertainer.
Yeah.
You can't find many of them in this game. I'm sure they can attest to how much promoters treat you like shit because we're not Kevin Hart and we're not Chappelle.
Yeah.
So when you find a person that actually invests in your talents before you become big, he wants to become part of the journey. You can't like dash away people like that, because we all need help in this game. And if you have a promoter that's willing to invest and help you, and for us to build together, then you have to build on that. You can't throw that away. That's my answer.
For me, I mean, I met Wes at a very young time in my career.
Okay.
Right, where I just started venturing out into doing stand-up comedy.
Okay.
And he reached out, and I mean, he believed in what I was doing, and he also answered the request of the fans and the people of his city. You know what I'm saying? And we grew together. We made progress together. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't sure about what he was doing. I wasn't sure about what I was doing, but we both knew that we just both had a goal. And that was to be great. You know what I'm saying? And to also to bring something to our cultures. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he might be where he's from. Yardie might be where he's from. I'm from where I'm from, but we all from the same region. So we also all had an understanding of what we were lacking in our community. You know what I'm saying? And I think that just to see the progress of where we started to where we are now, it just shows me how much further we have to go. You know what I'm saying? Together as brothers, as friends, as business partners. No matter, I think one of the most important things about our relationship is that we made a brotherhood first. You know what I'm saying? The money comes. All right, we might curse, we might argue. There's been plenty of times where this dude will curse me out, I'll curse him out, fuck you, get the fuck off my phone, I don't give a shit. And he'll be like, well, fuck you too. You know? And next week he'll be like, so do I gotta send this deposit or what? And I'm like, yeah, send it. You know where to send it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? But we also understand that frustration comes with with building greatness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all decided to do. Like, I mean, I also remember when I first met Yardie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw Yardie stuff before I met him.
Okay.
You understand? So I already had a gratitude for his work and knowing that he was on the other side of the pond doing that work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm here, he's there, Trixx is here. You know what I'm saying? And we all came together. Although Trixx is not West Indian, he's of the culture because
for sure.
you know what I'm saying? He knows the culture.
Sorry to cut Majah, but remember when the three of us met, we met on probably a little bit on bad terms.
Okay.
And it wasn't even a beef thing. It was more a competitive vibe.
Right.
For sure.
But as we each appreciate each other's talents, right? I mean, me and Majah and Yardie, I've grown close.
Definitely.
In terms, I respect what they do.
Definitely.
Especially,
and there's not a lot of comedians that I call friends. Believe that.
And I was the first person that hated, and I don't mean to I'm not trying to disrespect any way. I hated social media comics.
Yeah.
I do. I was a big advocate. But what I respect about these two is because these guys are actually trying to learn the craft. A lot of social media guys don't want to do that. They want to get their money and they want to go out there and be famous because of their likes. These guys are actually, like, Yardie studies comics. He goes to shows. We sit and we have comedic conversations about various comics. And that's why I've learned to respect these two, because it's not just I wanna use my status on social media to go get famous. It's like I really want to do this for real. I want to be the best at it.
Well, for me, somebody who was in the comic industry brought me into the industry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I've always been into music.
Yeah.
Being a selector, being a musician,
massive,
being a singer, you know what I'm saying? And well, my family always told me, yo, you're the one that's funny, you need to be on stage, you need to this, that. That wasn't my thing.
Okay.
At all. Yeah. I mean, I just felt like being the comedic person in the room was good enough for me.
Got you.
Right?
Gotcha.
This comedian that basically brought me into this light. You know what I'm saying? I respected his craft to the most highest because I watched this man like just tear rooms up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't nothing rehearsed. It was just him just being himself, just ripping it up. And I'm like, yo, I could do that.
Yeah.
And he kind of coached me into doing that. And then he passed away. So when he passed away, I felt more obligated to carry on that legacy and to bring it further and to acknowledge his career.
Was this lately that he passed, or this was
Rashid?
A while ago?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Rashid was like my mentor in the comedy industry. I mean, we used to be in this place called Squads every Monday. He had every Monday going on, and I used to go there every Monday. And you know what I'm saying? And this is way before I even looked. I don't even think they had videos yet on Instagram.
It was just pictures. Yeah.
Video started 5 years ago.
And after that happened, I felt like, yo, I got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I took it from there. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, comedy is life though. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like I tell people all the time, a lot of us are passionate about stuff, and that's what taught me the difference between passion and gift.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people chase passion and they don't embrace their gift.
That's true.
Now you might be passionate about being a piano player.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the other way. Right? You might be passionate about playing the saxophone, right? You might love doing it. You might say, "Yo, listen, I love being a saxophonist." You know what I'm saying? But your gift might be to be an engineer.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And how long are you gonna run down that passion before you realize that that's not where you need to be, or that's not what God wanted for you?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that was something that kind of happened for me. I've been playing music ever since I was 8.
Yeah.
I play 7 different instruments.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Nobody couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to be a musician.
Yeah.
Or a singer or something.
Okay.
But I also was a jackass in the background. You understand what I'm saying? So me coming out and being this now is just me being myself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't get that. You know what I mean? But right, Yardie, you didn't answer this question yet, and I know we kind of rambled off without you answering.
Which one?
Why did you choose West?
West?
Yes.
Yeah, basically, like, kind of what you said already, like, over the years of working with West, you know, it's like, me look upon it like West take a chance. You understand? Bringing me from all across the pond and say, yo, want to bring you over to do a show. But at the same time, I'm a very determined person now. You understand with me? One thing with me, anything when me want or anything me want to do, me I go do it. And clear as daylight, remember the conversation, one of the things when I said to West is, if you don't bring me, I'm still going to come one day myself. So it's either you bring me now, or you see me when I come over. You get me? Type of thing. And West said, alright, cool, we'll make it happen. And I said, don't worry, I'm going to show you what I can do. You know what I mean? And came over, do my thing. First time meeting Majah in person. Because me and Majah follow each other. We always talk and them thing. Okay. Meet Trixx actually in the UK on a show before that. Yeah. Me and Trixx was on a tour together before that. So Trixx was already like, yo, yeah, we're doing the show. Because he was pretty much, I was already booked for this show in Canada. Meanwhile, I was on tour with Trixx. So Trixx was like, yeah, man, looking forward to it. You're going to love it and rare, this and that. So when I come over now, straight away, me and Majah click straight away. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like we know each other already. Yeah. Like real talk, like we are talk like
we see brethrens in a lot.
Yeah. Like one of them, you know them vibes, it's like, yo, like you know each other personally. And same thing with West, it's kinda that vibe with West as well was a thing of felt like a brotherhood thing, you know what I mean? Wife for the hood, but you know what I mean? It felt like that. You understand what I mean? Like,
move up with it, felt like a brotherhood. Move up.
You know move up with that. It was that type of vibes.
Clear the ear for a minute. Just give us 30 seconds of silence, please.
5 seconds.
Yeah, please.
Ready. But like me I said, so from there on it was just
felt like a brotherhood. Yo. Are we gonna just go past that like he didn't say that? Is that what we're gonna do?
Are we gonna
It felt like a brother's hood.
Yo, no.
It felt like a brother's hood, bro.
No. I hate him.
Is that what we're gonna do here?
No.
I hate him.
No, we don't go past.
I don't like him.
You open up a man.
No, a man open up himself. A man open up himself and me check the DM. But you said West feels like a brother's order.
No. But like me I say, it's like you understand what me I say?
I knew somebody was gonna slip up. I was just waiting.
It was a friendship from there and more like a family thing where me know him mother, me know him sister, them. We know the whole family now. You understand what I mean? So it's like no, it's almost like even earlier, we at the restaurant how I talk about is like when we come over and I work with Wes is more a friend thing. You understand what I mean? Definitely. It's like it wouldn't feel right to come to Canada and do a show and a West me I work.
He made us feel that way.
Yeah, because he made we feel welcome here. Yeah.
No. He made us feel bad for taking any other dates.
Yo, I just want to say,
and this is why I'm saying. Hold on. And this is why I said.
Dude,
he nurtured. He helped nurture. He helped nurture the careers of the three of us, right? So that when times like this come, right, and other promoters want to book us, he's like, but I was there from the beginning, bro.
Yeah,
like I was there when you charged me $300.
Before you
hold on, though.
Like when you say promoter, what are you talking about? Wait, no.
People with money.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there.
Money. That's what we're talking
about. Not with Trixx career. No, but
Wes was not there for Trixx's.
Let me tell you something.
No.
Yes,
our relationship.
You get.
My career, I will say this, in Toronto, I had already established myself, but Wes was one of the only promoters, and I say promoter because you're a promoter. Fucking stop lying to yourself.
Producer.
Producer. Okay, fine. Producer. Yeah. He was one of the only, if not the only producers that said, you know what, man, you need to be bigger than you are, and we need to start putting you on a bigger scale. So he took that chance with me. He's the only one that did it. I can say that about him.
Yeah.
But
no, Wes definitely take chances with all of us.
He has take a chance.
Well, I don't think Wes was there for the beginning of any of our careers. Like, I mean,
no.
I'd say he was there for the beginning of you guys in Canada.
No. In Canada.
Yeah. No, what
Trixx
was differentiating was the first comedy show that I ever did. I reached out to Trixx to be on it, and being the asshole that he is, he brushed me and didn't. Fully. And whatever. Because he had already had that buzz in the city.
He was feeling himself.
No. Wes was ghetto. Wes has a business sense now. Wes will put you in a theater, green room. He has a team. Very different. Juice Comedy is a company that any one of us can mess with. But when you come on, don't lie to yourself, bro. When you came to us in the beginning, yo man, he's a Toronto man. I want to go. I want to do it at Scarborough now.
To show you, no, it's Pickering. But to show you how bad, to show you how bad I was. To show you how non-verse.
Still, you know what I mean?
I was so non-verse as a comedic producer that I had never even attended a comedy show when I booked my first comedy show. So I was like, yo,
who's the pasty one?
I want to do a comedy show.
That's like me booking Jeffrey Osborne, but I don't know one joke.
Like, I hear you hot. Like,
yo, my mom likes you. My mom likes you. So I'm trying to go.
I heard you hot. I got some bread. I want to put you in this catering hall.
It was a Chinese buffet.
You don't remember the guy did a show in Scarborough? It
was Pickering. Okay, you're talking the Barney show. You're
Barney
Show.
That was part 2. It took a while, bro. It took a while.
No, it did.
It took a while before I became an astute investor.
But I will say that
we're getting a shirt. We're getting a shirt.
I was on the very first.
How do you spelling that?
To begin with. I was on the very first one, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
So I saw what he took from the ground up. I saw that. You know what I mean?
Having our showing ability to accurately assess a situation.
These guys really looked up a story for
turn this into one's advantage.
Sounds like a crook to me.
Exactly.
Sounds like a crook to me.
Turns into one's advantage. It turns into one advantage.
You're just astute yourself.
Not 3, not 4.
You know what I mean? You're just astute yourself.
One's advantage. Yeah, man.
Are crazy.
Seems
like, listen, let me tell you, it seems like
look in the dictionary, you have a face of West right beside astute. Smiling.
Gentlemen, it seems like 2018 was one of your biggest years so far for all three of you guys. I know all three of you guys are coming off of tours right now.
Absolutely.
Blow your trumpet.
I'm still touring.
I'm actually still on tour.
You're still out. You guys are still on tour.
And I started in January.
Still on tour.
Okay, January to January.
Still on tour.
On the road again, bro.
Still on tour. Still on tour.
I've been home. For me, I've been home probably 2 weeks the longest.
I don't know how my girlfriend's still my girlfriend.
In 2018, and that was because I asked my team to stop booking for 2 weeks so I could get a vacation.
Okay.
You see your kids.
Exactly. There was a lot of things that happened within 2018. I got the BET show.
Yep.
I was filming the show. I was still traveling while filming the show.
Shout out to the social media movie.
The social media movie.
Shout out to
also, I moved to Atlanta. I had to drive 14 hours from New York to Atlanta with all of my stuff, with my kids and everything like that. So it was a lot of stuff going on while I was still traveling. You understand what I'm saying? And I never skipped a beat with that. And once again, my good old friend over there, Mr. Wesley Taylor.
I changed his name in my phone.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who you are, bro.
Wes Astute, bro.
Listen, man. He jumped on the plane. And he came to Atlanta and he helped me move. You know what I'm saying? People like that, you don't find people that does.
That was an astute
and not
move.
only that was a very astute move. Exactly.
For one's advantage.
Exactly. That was a astute move. You know, we know he was being studious. Okay, let me bring the word a little further. Let me bring the word a little further here, man. Because he knew he was going to deal with astution. You understand what I'm saying?
Or astution.
But he put in the work. You know what I'm saying? He put in the work. I mean, there was a lot of work for me to do, moving and stuff like that, and it was hot. You know about Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, summer means summer. And it was very hot, and we was outside working, moving stuff, all kind of stuff, and just drenched in sweat and just working, you know what I'm saying? And this is what this is what I'm talking about when I say as far as like a relationship. When you build these type of relationships, there was not one promoter, no one who said, you want to help? You know what I'm saying? Or could we assist you with anything? Nobody said that.
Nobody helped him
but Wes. You know
And this is a man from Canada, not even anybody from New York that's right beside you.
This man have been checking passport for come out to Atlanta.
Boy, me I move next year over England. Me I see if I take the flight.
I'm moving to Vegas.
He'll be there.
Hopefully have no student.
Like, yo,
Yeah. He might go there because him know why. Yeah.
Very
you have to be a
astute.
student. You have to
He
be
like, so hey, what Yardie doing a show next year? Yeah.
But yo, let me just intro that because like as much as obviously everybody knows what you guys do and it's on a platform, I love to put you guys on the platform and showcase your talent all the time.
Come on.
The thing I never got to answer the DM question.
Yeah.
And you guys were talking about like the health, people that are going through health struggles and all them stuff. The thing that I love the most is people telling me about their businesses and what they get from the growth of my business, how long they've been following what I've been doing,
like astute
and all them kind of stuff. And I made a commitment. Like I think we were beefing at the time. Probably one of the times we were beefing.
Most of the time.
Always beefing.
When I went out to Montreal for 6 weeks one time to produce Lunel's show, and I drove back to do to come be around the show with you, Ron, somehow when you do with some promoter, right?
Here we go.
I drove down for the one day just to roll and just be around, and then drove right back. And that was the first time that like I feel like I really came like way out of like my real like my comfort zone beyond practicality.
Yeah.
And from that day till now, I've continued to do so, and that's been like the biggest difference in the growth. I think that was where the idea of astute really really like manifested. You know what I'm saying? No, but for real, like it's been a long process with you guys, and the journey's been good.
Facts.
And one of the best calls I had all year was when this guy turned down a very large sum of money from me. And the call was not a negative call. It was, yo, I'm glad we've reached the point in our lives
Exactly.
where I can call you.
Yeah, we started with peanuts.
Yeah, where I can call you.
We started with Top Ramen.
Yeah.
And you to have the audacity to turn down this type of money.
That's good conversation.
And he said, you know what? I'm glad that you could call me and offer me this kind of money at this stage. We said, yo, fuck you. Tomorrow next year, I'm gonna offer you double, and I'm gonna turn it down. That was the fucking conversation, and that was the best conversation I had all year, bro. All year, we got nothing done.
Exactly. Yo, I made this offer of such and such and such. Fuck you.
I'm not trying to hear it at all.
Fuck you and that number. And he was like, oh, this is where we're at? I could offer you this big, large sum. Niggas ain't even making this in a year. And you could turn it down. I say, yup, and next year, you gonna offer me some more shit? And I'm gonna turn that down too.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Put 5 more grand on it.
And that's how you know the numbers really don't matter, bro.
Definitely, because the numbers matter, but it depends on where it matters.
Yeah, where it's coming from, where these numbers are coming from.
When you fill in rooms, then it matters. If you're talking about views and likes and comments, then it doesn't matter.
Not at all.
Because there's so many people who in passing, like in airports and stuff like that, there's people who I would never imagine that watch my stuff walk up to me and be like, I've had Asian people, Caucasian people, people who barely speak English. I watched your stuff, it's funny, I watched all the time. I'm like, what?
That is so true.
And that's what's real about it, bro.
So true. When you get the people that you just don't expect to know anything about you, stop you or even see and be like,
definitely.
Because
with us, we tend to get blinded by our own culture.
Okay.
Right? So you're expecting to see the Jamaicans or the Trinidadians or the this, that commenting and loving your stuff, but those are the people who really, you get love from them, but that's not going to be your core, that's not going to be a core support system.
Got you.
because there's so many people within that community that don't want to see you win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the other people that count, the people that's from the outside looking in and really doesn't have any.
The moral of this story is get white fans.
No. But you know, check this. Even Trixx, like me and Trixx was doing our one-man shows last month, November, and there's people who have been to my one who went to his one. There's people who's been to his one come to my one. You understand what I mean? And it's a thing of they support us as a unit. So
absolutely.
Even if Majah had a show, that person or those persons would have probably went to all 3 shows in that month and booked their tickets and went because they support what we're doing, because they've seen the journey from day one.
We have our own demographic.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like there's people who will go to White Yardie show that will not come to my show.
Exactly.
There's people who will come to his show that won't come to my show. But
yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it is.
So it's like we build our own demographic, but we also share so many things.
Yeah,
of
we have a lot of shared fans.
Yeah, man,
which makes sense.
Absolutely.
What was your biggest viral video for 2018?
There's 2. I always, every year I reenact the snow video.
Yeah.
Every year. Every year I just redo it because for some reason Edmonton, Mother Nature likes to let it snow. Like this year it snowed in September.
June.
You know, it snowed in September.
Yeah, it was snowing
so
when
I
was
just
there as
redid
well,
the
man.
video, so I'll stand in front of the same building and I'll kind of change the outfit because people think it's just me reposting the old video, but then I'll just take references of what's happening this year and then I'll throw it in the video. And then there was one with a girl who had like it was a fucked up weave. Basically, her weave stopped here and then she restarted it down here.
Yeah.
Moses parted,
So she parted, it looked like Pac-Man, straight. Those were easily my 2 biggest videos. And I think something to do with food too. But those were the 2.
Those were the 2 big ones.
Those were the 2 big ones.
Majah?
Everything.
I mean, there's so many videos that
Tell
I do.
me the one where the Ludi one where you were like you were hitting a girl and then your brother's hitting it in another room. That's easily my favorite video.
That was a big
I mean, there's so many videos.
When I play a Ludi.
it's because you know I try to remain creative on a daily basis.
Yeah,
that's true.
And I don't take breaks really. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm traveling, I'll do a video before I leave my house to go travel.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And there's numerous videos that I feel like went viral. For the one he said,
Yeah.
where the siblings are sexually warring with 2 girls.
Okay.
Right? There was
No, I didn't see that one.
there was the Bati Teeth.
That was one of the big ones.
We don't want no money. Take off no clothes.
I don't know where the inspiration for that was from.
Man goes, you have a shoot, brother. You have to shoot.
Wait, you telling me he's a brother?
Oh yeah. Remember that one then?
You won't go kill me then. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. I mean, it's so much memorable videos that, for me, I feel like at this point of the game, I could stop posting for like the next 3 months and just put classics up. But I won't do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm building a legacy.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it's a lot of videos because I mean, you know, for me, I set a standard and a lane for myself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? What Trixx do, I don't do. What he do, I don't do. You understand what I'm saying? I represent a whole demographic, and that's why I give thanks to have the ability to be able to do these different accents, so that I could really, you know, cover more ground than usual. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's so many videos out there. I mean, but I just, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. But
Yeah,
those 2 was like the 2 biggest.
Yeah, no, the Bati Teeth, I remember that one
Bati
there. It
Teeth
was
was
going
a
on
classic.
forever and ever.
Bati was
ever.
funny still.
Yeah, man.
For me, like again, there's been many videos over the year that have gone viral.
Yeah.
But I would say 2 that stand out for me because they made news.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? They made news was the Nike mask thing what them did make.
Uh-huh.
and the Gucci swimsuit.
Yes.
Definitely.
Those both made newspapers all over the world.
Okay.
They was in newspapers that I don't even know which language or country they were from. You get me? It's just people like, oh, look where you're in this paper. And I said, do you know what it is? They're like, no, but you know what I mean? Like, and then I got an interview on Russia TV. For the Nike, crazy Russia TV, you know, like
that's dope.
Yeah, dog, them holler me for an interview about the Nike thing, and then Nike took it out of them stores. My friend who does who does social media works with Nike, and he went to a shoot, and Nike was like, "We saw you repost White Yardie video," and he was like, so what does that mean?
Am I fired?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Am I fired?
So they were cool with him, but they gave him a balaclava for 2 years. He's like, what? But it's a half of one. They call it snug or something with it around there. Yeah, you know that. Yeah. So he's like, it's cool, but they took it off the shelf. So those are the ones that kind of stand up for me. One more, but even they said two, but one more was I did a video about Black China, and Black China mother attacked me all over social media. But like you said, people will attack. People kill her, you see. Yeah. Okay. She blocked me on everything. Black China mother.
No, like the Black China?
The white China now, because she changed her color, yeah. But Rob, Black China, Dream mother.
The mother, what that?
The mother, me don't know how she see the video, but she cussed me. Yeah. She put up a bag of things about me. People would have killed her on a page. She blocked me, she blocked everybody. She tried.
You made it, son.
It's good when people like that, you know, attack you. It feels good.
It knows you're touching.
What really
means your video's getting out
what
there.
What really did well too for me is the weather reports. Too.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes. But that's the thing. It's like in a year we do so much in a year. We don't even realize it's this year.
For the people who's listening right now, let me just give y'all guys a little insight about these videos on Instagram.
Yeah.
There is no one way to get a fucking social, to get a viral.
There's not.
You could put your heart and soul into a video, and that shit will go nowhere.
Nowhere.
Exactly.
And then you just do a regular bullshit video, and it'll take off and be gone.
Example this year, I did a video when I went to Venice, right? Me and my woman go to Venice, my wife, for our anniversary, and me I wait for her to get ready, and I looking at the mirror, I'm push out my belly, I'm gonna film it and say, when she says smile for the camera, I'm gonna go and suck in my belly. On my Instagram, that's probably got most views than anything else
ever.
And I didn't even plan it, was just a trope. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like what Majah trying to say is some videos we never do a video and say, all right, this will go viral. We just do a video for people support what we're doing, and if them share it, then that's so be it.
The snow video was an accident. The snow video was an accident.
You're genuinely pissed off.
Ask my roommate. I was going to buy them Proline back in the day. I used to play Proline. The sporting.
Your roommate is our what, man? Just ask a question. I just want to know.
Stop it, man.
Your roommate. No, I just want to know.
What kind of mate you have?
Anyway, what kind of mate you have?
Anyway,
is that woman mate or a man mate?
I'm not talking to this guy. I was going to the store.
Who, Sterling?
And I was going to the store. Yeah. And I literally saw the snow and I got mad. And I literally just filmed the video in that accent. And I literally just filmed it. And by the time I got back from the store, it hit World Star.
Do you know how for me, it's harder for me because I do all of these different accents, right? So I would have a situation that I want to talk about, and then I got to think about which accent would be funniest doing this. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's how these videos really come across. Because I really like messing with the Bayesian accent. That accent is just like so funny to me.
Is it like your biggest hit in that accent, like song wise? Take off your clothes.
Take off your clothes and put it on back.
He had the big song.
One of the biggest shooters.
All right.
This guy's not even Bayesian. How hilarious is that? If I'm a Bayesian person,
I'm not Bayesian.
You're not Bayesian, dude. If I'm a Bayesian,
you don't know that, brother. You don't know where I been born, brother.
Cheese on bread.
If I'm a Bayesian artist,
all right. So I just met you 5 years ago. You telling me where you come from?
How shame do you feel?
I know what you think.
How ashamed do you feel though if you're a
Can't
major
going on
artist?
with this man, boy. I don't know if you from Ghana.
I am from Ghana.
I don't know that. I don't know that because I did not sign your birth paper. Raso, you telling me, man?
You are not major. He's great. He's a great, fantastic ventriloquist, but you are not major. Okay?
Buddy, you guys are crazy.
This guy. Oh, by the way, this is the greatest podcast you ever had in your life.
Ever.
That's why it's running 2 hours now.
We didn't even touch an hour yet.
What you mean?
We didn't get to an hour yet.
I'm not performing it.
All right, so tell us why your name is Muscle and you have no muscle.
Muscle head, bro.
But yeah, we have muscle shirt. Yeah, we have muscle
You
t-shirt.
said this is muscle,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's what you said, right?
When you introduce yourself, you don't introduce yourself like, my real name is Sheldon. I don't introduce myself.
Sheldon, where
Yes.
you from?
I'm born in Canada,
But where you come from?
but my mom,
Where's she from?
her mom,
It's from where?
her mom,
It's from where?
her mom before that,
Came from where?
the other mom before that. They said I'm born here, but my mom and my dad, they're from Guyana. All right, so yeah.
Scontour.
Oh, scores by
Oh, scunt by.
Major by.
Okay, now, buddy. Going on, big chap.
But me like the way you avoid the question, you know.
Which
Why-
one?
Yeah,
why-
just distract the
Why
whole
is your
thing.
name Muscle, bro?
We'll get there. We'll get
No, we're here.
We'll get there.
We're here, bro.
We'll get there. As I was saying, my full name is Sheldon Bruce. When I introduce myself, I never introduce myself. Hi, my name is Sheldon Bruce. I say, hi, my name is Sheldon.
Right?
All right?
You don't say muscle
Hi,
head?
my name is Muscle. Full name, first and last name, Muscle Head.
We don't give a shit about none of that. We want to know, how did you pick up this name, Muscle Head?
Yeah.
I think from the back of your neck.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
not muscle. That's extra skin.
No, it's muscle. It's
pack-
muscle.
That is not muscle.
What it is.
Prove it.
Prove it.
Pack off, it's a pack off.
When it's muscle, you can make it tense, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see.
Why do you want to see the back of a man's head?
No,
Why? Why?
You see, you think you're smart. But how we are the comedian them, see? So, more know. The barber him charge you more for that.
Barber slap you and say, boy, stop tense up your head back, boy. Fix up your head
Me
back.
say put on your head.
When you ask for waves,
How much razor you break?
Yes, I do. Oh, man, this is going left real quick. Real quick.
You already have waves. You put knots upon your neck.
How much barber machine you mash up?
That's what I want to know.
Wes, you're going to let your guest speak to me, Laius?
Wes, he's the only guy that used the outliner
Wes.
for the crease of his neck.
I went to dinner.
You know they straight razor that shit.
Yo, I took these guys to dinner. I paid for the whole bill, and they went very left on me. When they started talking, so I'm
just
staying
my
out of
turn.
this.
And we did that astutely.
It's not the first time they found out I was astute.
Exactly.
It's not the first
I
time.
changed your name in my phone. Your name is Wes Astute.
Astute.
What are
So-
you
so-
guys
so-
doing
so-
in Toronto right now?
So,
what are you guys
so,
doing?
Podcast.
so what are we doing? So,
Podcast.
what are we doing in Toronto?
Yeah,
what
We're
is the whole
talking about
purpose you
the
guys
back
mean?
of your head. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now in Toronto. Yeah.
Don't send him to volleyball, bro.
Don't
Did
send
someone give you that name?
it. Yes,
And you just kept it?
from 1990.
You should talk to that
1990?
No, for
Did
real.
you unfriend that
Why,
person?
when I used to play song and all those stuff there, I was a kid.
Musclehead?
I got my name when I was 14. I'm
You had a
now
muscle head from 14.
So that was like that from 14.
from 14.
So when you gave if you ever gave a girl head, it was serious.
What?
Oh, you're gonna lie and tell me you don't do that? Oh, really? Yeah.
He ain't gonna say that. He's
This
Guyanese.
is going straight.
He's Guyanese. He does it.
Oh yeah. I'm
He just
sorry.
bugger.
He doesn't do that.
This man just bugger back.
Like,
Hold on.
like most of the black men in Toronto, they
This
don't
man
do
just
Well,
bugger
no.
back.
Is that
Wes,
the
save
workout
me.
plan?
Wes,
Is that
save
the
me,
workout
please.
plan?
Yeah.
Is that the workout plan for the muscle head?
What do you mean?
Cause you know with building muscles, you have a workout plan, right?
Could you suck nipples with that?
Take me, Mike. Please jump in. You suck nipples with that.
Father God.
I hope you have more questions.
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to ask him.
First of
what
all,
are we
head
doing?
like
Back
a
of his neck.
dinosaur.
Why did it? Why
His neck.
did
The back
it?
of his neck looks like lips. It probably
This
gives
is what I'm saying. Why they didn't call you roti skin or something? Why musclehead?
Muscle.
or hot dog pack.
Yeah.
It looks like six
Cocoa
hot
bread.
dogs. I don't care.
Current role.
Cocoa bread head.
You gonna change your name today?
What would be a better name then?
Pita bread.
That'd be a better curling iron.
What?
Or herb. Because, or I don't know what.
Falafel.
Bumpy.
Rolls.
Listen to me.
Yo,
you know,
Rolls
okay.
Royce.
Rolls Royce.
Hill and Gully Ride.
What do you mean? That's a good name. I like that name.
Hill and Rolls Royce.
Let me help this guy out a little bit. Yo, what was your first nickname as a youth?
Wasn't
My
Rolls
first
Royce.
nickname was
Because they were never good
my first nickname. Well,
as a youth.
like as a youth growing up.
Mine was Red Rat.
What?
Yours was
Red Rat. Yeah.
For real?
Red Rat.
As a youth,
And white mice.
my first nickname was Cry Gel.
Well, you
Why
like
cry a lot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you used to cry a lot?
Yes.
Emotional.
There's tears coming down your eyes right now.
Yeah, cry that.
That's why he's saying it low and slow and
it became
quieter.
Sandman
Yes. Why Sandman?
because I was knocking niggas out.
For calling you cry
For
gel.
calling me cry.
What about you, Trixx?
Whatever them call you, Nigel, cry gel.
No, I had some evil ones.
Yeah.
What year is
Some
it?
evil ones. From the people who liked me, they tried to call me Joker,
Yeah.
but then Batman came out.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that. I used to have evil names like Nosedive.
Oh man, nosedive.
Yeah, because the nose is kind of big. And that was from my father too. I might be making that up. I might be making that up.
Nosedive, come here, please.
You want a nickname? We will give you a nickname. Your name is Nosedive because when you got Charlie, my dad used to call me Goalie. I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to make these guys laugh. I'm being real. My dad used to call me Goalie. You should play soccer. This nose your mother gave you. Put it in the goal net. Who will score on you? It's an actual conversation, son.
I believe him.
No.
100%.
No, if my boy, his name is Kevin, but
Oh, your
we used to call
roommate?
him Assassin. Your roommate. shout out. One of my best friends.
Yo.
He was there for that conversation.
Liquor, bro.
My dad was an evil man. He said that. we should play soccer. Put you in the net. This knows who will score.
Yeah.
On you.
Nobody.
Crazy.
Like I say, mine just simple, man. Red Rat. And I just chew. You know why?
It's because of
No
Red
one
Rat.
knows.
That's it. Just because I Red Rat. That's it.
Red Rat.
No one knows
That's a better
like
name than
Trixx.
Nosedive.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Like
Nobody
Trixx.
knows. I used to get nose jokes all the time. I don't really care.
That's like the guy with the big neck.
Oh.
It wasn't that bad. No, I wasn't viral.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, black people share like big noses. We don't share big necks.
That's not part of
You
it.
don't know
That's not
any.
part of
Oliver
it at
Samuel has a big nose. No black person has a big neck like that.
Facts.
What about you, Wes? What was your nickname when you look up?
Teeth.
Astouche?
Astute.
Mr. Furley.
Mr. Furley.
Mr.
What?
Furley.
They used to say, I live.
Furley,
First
that
of all,
does
let me
sound right.
explain.
Doesn't sound right
Let me
at all.
That sound a bit perverted, man.
You guys don't know
Well,
Mr.
Mr. Furley was
Of
a
course we
pervert.
don't.
Company,
Was he?
of course.
But he was a bad boy though.
Okay.
He was a pervert.
But he was a bad boy though too.
Until this day, right now, I didn't know there was a Mr. Furley to reference. They said your hair is curly like Mr. Furley.
Hold on. You don't know about Three's Company?
Bro, I was like 6 at the time.
You have to remember, he's probably the youngest out of all of us that's here right now.
Facts. But come on,
Who's the oldest?
Probably me.
I might be.
You're the oldest.
I might be.
Everybody's
I'm turning
around-
44
around
in
the
February.
same
I might
age.
be.
Oh, you're definitely
You're definitely the oldest with a name like Musclehead. They don't even give nicknames like that no more. They don't even give nicknames like that
From
no
you're
more.
1 year old and you're 1 month?
No, you're 84. You're
Oh, me a youngest,
the
man.
youngest?
Me
You're
a
the
youngest.
Okay, all this time I thought you were
But
young.
as you can see,
Time to
I'm the
go.
oldest. I'm the
Time to
oldest.
go.
I say cheers.
He's the youngest. He's the youngest. He's spilling drink. Still need a bib.
Okay, so what are you guys here to do in Toronto this weekend?
Destroy some comedians.
First of all,
We're here to destroy
I want to say
comedians.
Wes is a mean person.
Yeah.
Now we all know the tradition of the Africa versus West Indies
When nobody
clash.
have no tissue.
Through it all,
We're
it's
just
always
watching
been
it roll.
it's always been a friendly competition.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But this year, West decided to merge Africa and West Indies to one team to square off against the world.
Which is not a good idea.
Because here's the thing: Africa and the West
For the
Indies
next
are
team.
both two of the most influential cultures in the world. I don't care what anyone says.
Facts.
Often imitated. West Indies probably more than Africa, but regardless, everything stems from Africa. So it's hand in hand. We are the two most imitated cultures in the world.
Facts.
So we're merging together, and the world's gonna face us. And I don't care who's on that team; they're dead.
Them dead.
we might give Canada a little blight with there.
They're dead.
And we
Give who
want,
blight?
no, till me leave, cause me want to get through.
Give who blight with what?
They're dead.
If you're not on our team,
You're
them dead.
All right, you hear that? Everybody
Okay,
dead.
I have been the anchor of
The way
Team
me upset
Africa
right now, me kill
for
all
years.
myself.
The anchor will start move.
I've been the anchor for Team Africa for years. I have
anchor
had to
moved
carry
on.
my team
The anchor find a different ship.
like LeBron and the Cavaliers. And we have, because we all know Toronto, the West Indies are very strong in terms of support. And I have had to endure many losses. Not me personally.
You're a fucking
No,
liar.
not me personally, but we've lost as a team.
Who's that?
Come
My
on.
mother? Is that my
But
mother?
now I'm on
first
this
time
side
in?
of the fence. Come on, man.
Who was that? My
I'm
child.
excited.
Huh? Okay.
So West decided to do 2 shows tomorrow night, December 29th, obviously at Queen Elizabeth Theater, the home of Burial.
2 shows. The
People are
8:30
going
show
to
is sold
die.
out. The
If you are
5:30
on the
show has
world
about
team-
15 tickets left.
I
We
suggest
half an hour
you
pride,
don't show up.
5 o'clock and 8 o'clock.
5 o'clock and 8:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Majah, Majah, White Yardie, and myself. We don't even have sets yet.
Yeah.
Facts.
You don't need.
Real talk. Me
I don't
just
even know what I'm going out there to say, but I know them dead.
We haven't shuffled the dominoes yet.
Yeah.
But I know from when we
I don't
draw
know who's
our-
going up.
are you doing a podcast?
I don't know who's going up against us.
Are you going to do one with them?
Yes,
you
I
should
am.
talk to them.
Good.
No, for
You
sure.
should.
Someone's going to need to talk to them after this. Someone's going to have to counsel
They're gonna
them
need counseling.
after this bit.
I don't even know because it's 3 on each side and then
So there's 4.
it's
Isn't
rounds.
Tanya turn up 2 people?
Who's Tanya Turner?
She's going to need both of them.
Who's Tanya? Them dead.
Ah, yeah.
Is it Toya turn up? Yeah, big
Tina
up herself.
turn up.
She's bringing 2 people and they're both dead.
Listen,
Them dead.
can I say
Shout out
something?
to Big Norm dead.
You're bridging that.
Big Norm, big up yourself, but them
Redo's going
dead.
to need a redo.
Want to redo.
Dead.
Big Norm, you need to go start cooking for Marshall again, okay?
Oh man,
It's not gonna
yo,
be a thing
there's
anymore.
3
Oh, now
very.
you care, Wes?
Them
Now
dead.
you care?
Them
You
dead.
sent them to slaughter. You sent them
Them
for
dead.
jury duty. You're the
I
one
like
that sent
Norm.
them.
I like Norm because he borrowed one of my jokes.
Oh, we just gonna get up from this.
He borrowed one of my jokes. Like that's cool. I like that. That shows that you actually like my content.
Listen,
But if you do that tomorrow, them dead.
listen here.
Ooh, this
There's 3 talented comedians on the next.
Whatever Trixx can't say, I'm gonna say.
believe I lost the race again.
If Trixx don't get all his jokes off, I'll finish them with his joke. Them dead.
Nah, there's three
Pastor
talented.
Batano.
Come on.
Hey, shut up. There are 3 talented comedians on the
Is there a
other
trophy
squad.
tomorrow?
Are you trying
There
to
is
be
a trophy.
diplomatic?
No, listen.
He's being astute.
I'm being honest.
He's being astute.
Where was your diplomacy when you were forming these teams? Congratulational raccoon. Where was your diplomacy then?
Mr. Furley.
Sending people to slaughter.
Listen,
And Mr. Furley.
there are 3 talented comedians on the other team, but
You better call
unfortunately,
Kevin Hart.
unfortunately, there's only 3 comedians that I have done one-man shows with this year. There's only 3 comedians that I've brought to Toronto to do shows, and that just so happens to be the 3 individuals sitting to the left of me. It's not that these comedians are not strong. It's not that these comedians are
You
not
are
good.
not a good
It's
dodgeball
just the
captain.
fact
Listen,
that I don't
listen.
know. Hold on, wait. What 3 comedians? To start this campaign.
Oh,
off,
now we
I
gonna get
put
into
the
some other
flyer
shit.
out. I said,
We about to get into
which,
some other shit right now. Let's go.
which,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
which 3 comedians could
Other shit.
possibly?
What happened to DC Young Fly?
DC Young Fly.
I would love to beat up on him.
I would love to see him versus Yardie
Again.
again.
Them dead.
So
What happened to Mike Epps?
This part of the podcast
Oh, he
might
died
get
in
cut off for
Jamaica.
political.
What happened to Mike Epps?
political-
You know what
I would.
Them dead.
I would not be astute.
What happened to
Investor.
what happened to Ari Spears?
Just
I'm about to
hilarious.
say right
The
now. Yo,
world is better off getting Musclehead on their team. They're dead.
Them dead.
Do you understand? Doesn't matter who you get. They're
no,
dead.
like, real shit. The people that you mentioned, Mike Epps,
Just hilarious.
DC, doesn't matter. Just okay. All of those people would
Just
bring people-
stay home.
The only thing. The only thing.
Damn dead.
Let me explain something to you. The only thing that would make it different is they would have people out there for them as well as
The only
people
thing
out there
that would
for
make
you.
it different
However,
if Yardie had to go home
No,
on
listen.
emergency and we're down to 2 people. Even so, them dead.
the difference in
Them
having
dead.
those people on the card,
Them
more
dead.
people would have came out for them. The result of the battle is
You know
gonna be
Majah
the
Hype
same.
can win by just standing on the stage and not saying a word?
Do you
West
remember the
Indies
first
will make
time
you
I
win.
brought the Ross out?
Yeah.
Do you remember how long people was cheering before I even said anything?
Did you know that Mitzi's
Damn
wig
dead.
can beat half the team on the other side?
I'm just gonna bring
Mitzi's
them.
wig.
Imagine him bring Mitzi out.
Nah, but for real, I want to ask you guys,
I got money on Mitzi's
who
wig.
do you think, now I'm turning into interview here, because who do you think
I just called some
is
names,
your
bro.
biggest, no, but you call names that you could beat up on. Who is your biggest comedic
All right,
rival?
I don't
Dave
feel,
Chappelle.
Comedic rival?
Dave
Dave Chappelle.
I want to say that. Hold on, let me explain a little bit further. When I say that, I don't mean just a
Let's
comedian
not
that's
say
accomplished.
rival, but let's
They're
just
not
say
say rival.
let's just say people that
You
we
respect.
respect.
Okay, and someone and hold on, let me add
As
a little
much
addendum to that.
as much
George
problem.
Carlin.
Can I add an addendum to that before you think someone that kind of is kind of similar in comedy, not someone that's like Dave
Similar?
Chappelle. Dave Chappelle's not like none.
All right, may I have one
he
someone?
has his work.
Hold on,
They're not-
may I have one
there's
person?
not
May I have
much
one
people that's
person,
similar.
and he
Similar
could
to you.
and he could represent for the UK. Kevin Hart, not Kevin Hart. Kevin J. Sorry,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Kevin J. Remember
I said it proudly.
Kevin J.
Yes, Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart.
You went British and everything. Kevin Hart.
Kevin J.
I agree.
Kevin J. I feel
Nah, man,
if you
Kevin
had
J
him
is
on the
back.
world team, he would give them a good strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin J.
All right.
Agree.
Kevin J should have been
Eddie
picked.
Caddy.
Eddie Caddy.
No, he's African. That's why we're
That's
saying
why
for
he's
the world.
African.
So
Okay.
Why not
so
beat up on them
Who
more?
else could we think of? Who
Kevin J.
else?
would-
Who else?
Kevin J. would have
I
been
personally
Cat
think,
Williams.
Cat Williams is
forget
not a
it. Forget
competition.
it.
I
Let's forget
honestly
that. Yo.
believe.
Cat Williams, bro. It doesn't matter.
No, listen.
Listen,
This
no,
is
no,
a
no, no,
liability.
I have somebody
Who?
and this is not a big comedian, but he would have added strength to the team.
Trabas.
I think Paul Thompson
Jamaica.
could have
Paul
helped.
Thompson's on the team.
I think Paul Thompson. No, he's not on the team.
He's on the team, bro. You see him on the flyer.
He's hosting.
He's
Can I
on the
ask you a
team.
question?
Oh, you add him to the team now?
He's
Can
good
I-
on the
You
team.
need to.
Oh, you
That's-
changed
Can I ask
He just
everybody a
doesn't have a
question?
round.
Better ask four
Can I-
homeless
can I
people
ask
to join
everybody
that
a
team,
question,
bro.
though?
Which
Yeah.
is a beat.
I would like to ask everyone a question on this panel.
Okay.
Where's Prince Marnie?
Where's Prince Charming? Every prince.
And this is over. It's a wrap. I'm out of here.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore.
Edit that.
I have nothing to do with the views of Majah.
chips in the dip, bro.
The views expressed by Major Hype do not reflect the rest of
Where's those guys at? I just want to know. Where are they?
All right.
views of
Before I get you
Susan.
guys out of here, I have one round called the Rapid
Susan
Facts.
there. We're on to Susan. Susan still
Where's
there, boss?
Susan gone?
Susan.
the views expressed by
My
Major Hype do not
princess
reflect.
gone.
Away.
Let's
liquor
get into
spot.
the Rapid Facts round so I could get you out of here.
What's rapid facts, bro?
When you sit down, you'll find out. When you sit down, you'll find
Have
out.
a seat there,
Getting
Major.
annoyed.
This is what happened with a certain restaurant when they drove around with him too much, and he said he wanted to get his phone fixed, and it blew up the whole deal, bro. This is what happened, bro.
Fucking
This
fuck.
was the moment the deal got blew.
Okay.
And at this moment,
Prince has not
the
stepped
deal
through any damage
blew up.
control. I
Let's
just wanna
get
say
it. This
that right
round
now.
here is called the Rapid Facts, where I just ask you some
Rapid
quick
Facts.
questions.
For Mrs. in the back.
Ask you guys some
who
quick
you here for?
questions, and then we
Who you here for?
move on.
Wes? No, you here for somebody. You here for,
What's your name, sweetie?
She's a spectator.
Where did the interview turn this direction, bro?
Because
This is the live studio audience.
oh, this is the live audience.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is the live studio audience.
Nice to meet you, Amanda.
This is the live studio
When you
audience.
came in, the umbrella was blocking your face, so all I saw was the bottom half. I just wanted you to know
He
that.
might look on your body.
I just wanted you to know that.
Live studio
Bati.
audience.
Let's get into the Rapid
Are we taking
Facts
questions
here.
from the audience?
What's rapid facts?
Rapid Facts right here. I'm going to ask you some quick questions.
Rapid
And we're
facts.
going to fire them off quickly. All right?
Fire.
Are they
You guys
one-word
ready?
answers? What do they do?
No.
Okay.
When I drop them, you'll see. Okay? So we're going to go this way here. Okay? Starting with you and then with Wes.
Okay.
What's the wallpaper on your phone?
A bunch of cassette tapes, all old school hip hop.
All right, Majah.
Me, a calendar.
Okay? Yardie.
2 kids.
Good. Wes.
My nephew getting held upside down.
That's just fucked up.
What's the last thing you Googled?
Child abuse.
The last thing I googled.
Yeah.
Astute.
God, is this a,
Facts. Wait, it's probably still there right now.
I don't remember.
Major,
You was
last thing you
Googling
Googled.
flights.
I was googling flights. Yes.
Yeah.
Flights.
Yes.
Flights.
The last
And
thing
I
I
got the flight, by the way.
googled was
Porn.
no, it wasn't porn. I make my own porn, bro.
I'm on.
I like to watch myself in action. The last thing I googled was what gate I had to go to to get here.
Okay. Yardie?
Astute.
Yes, you're right. He did. Wes?
What gate Toya Turnup was coming into?
When it comes
That
to
was what
food, do
you
you prefer fast food or
know
home
that.
cooking?
Home cooking.
Fast food or home cooking?
Home cooking.
Yardie?
Home cooking.
Wes?
Yeah.
Fast food.
Fast food.
No, hold on.
Uber Eats.
Copyright. No.
I'm a top chef.
Copyright
I
Hype's
love
Kitchen.
to cook. I'm a top
1998.
chef.
Yeah.
I love cook.
I want it on the
So, you know what I'm
podcast.
saying?
Hype's Kitchen I go on from 1998, but you know, say my
I'm
brother.
coming to the restaurant.
my
Trust
brother-
me.
Yeah.
You have a job.
Just.
Yo, first of all, hold on. Before you
You
continue,
have a job.
hold on. Before you continue,
Royalties
big up Major Hype
should-
on that venture.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Let me just say this though,
Big up
right?
your- big
Let
up
me say
yourself.
this, right? For me, it's a new venture, right?
Yeah.
Big up
But
yourself.
with me being in a new venture, I always think about the future.
Yeah.
Think about the
Right.
fact that I've been happy for the oxtail.
We don't have
Been
that.
happy for that.
Well, listen. If you listen to what I'm about to say, then you will have to pay for it. My ultimate goal,
Yeah.
and like I said before, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't keep a lot of friends. I don't have no reason to have a lot of friends.
Gotcha.
But the people who I do call friends, I cherish them.
Yeah.
And I respect them. Right? The three people that's sitting here at this table, I consider to be friends. Right? Even though I might, have my problems with Trixx when I'm ready, or Wes or whoever. I started Hype's Kitchen, right? With the dream that all of my friends could have one,
Yeah.
right? So you might have your own dream and whatever you want to do, but I for me, I try to incorporate my closest people into everything that I do, right? I have 2 restaurants that I'm opening in Brooklyn.
Come on.
2.
Yeah, I'm opening 2 at one time.
Free
Okay.
food for me in time there in New York.
Both the same,
y'all
under the
got
same.
one.
No.
Y'all gotta have your one at UK.
Okay.
Understand?
Jollof rice will be coming to your town, eh? Come on.
He gonna have one in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Wes is gonna have one in Toronto.
Now I'm moving to Vegas. We'll be in Vegas.
Okay, cool. So then,
Whatever the
wherever you fuck you gonna be, and then we got some in Florida, and of course Atlanta. You know what I'm
Franchise
saying?
thing.
And this is what it's about. So we could all. I mean, listen. Comedy is our love. This is what we do because we know we're good at it, and this is what we do, and this is great.
Come
But
on.
we also have families and futures to think about. Kids going to college and all that other stuff. You understand what I'm saying? We need to secure those things as well.
Yo, fuck my nephews,
understand?
bro.
Said, fuck my nephew.
Bastards.
So that's one of my goals. You know what I'm saying? For everybody in my camp to have their own restaurant, and
Makes
you know
sense.
what I'm saying? It could be Trixx.
Everyone,
Hype's-
everything.
No, like, big up
everything's called
everybody
Hype
else's
Kitchen.
kids,
No,
but
no,
my nephew's
No, Hype's
fire.
Kitchen
It's
everywhere, and the
definitely gonna be
royalties
Hype's
just royalties just come this way. But Hype's Kitchen,
It's definitely gonna be Hype's Kitchen,
They're
but it
fucking
could be
terrorists.
it
I
could
don't
be
like
Hype's Kitchen by Trixx.
Yeah, presented by
Hype's
Trixx.
Kitchen
presented
by
Yardie.
Yo, but
You
big
know
up
what
on
I'm
the venture though.
Thank
Big
you,
up
I
on the
appreciate
venture
that.
because
No, man,
I
big-
respect
big
people
move.
that
For real.
I've always respected people that think outside the box.
Yeah.
You know, you can't.
I
get,
love
you,
the
you
box.
can't get.
Bird box?
Love the box.
But you
Depending on
can't
what
get
box you talking about. What box? You fucking bird box.
You can listen. At the end of the day,
What happened to the bird box? Where's the sex? I want to know where's the sex. Birds mean woman and box mean woman.
before you continue, you could either be popular like Amigos, or you could be a mogul like a Jay-Z. Pick.
Yeah.
Facts, because I recall listening to Rick Ross say that he's making more money off of Wingstop than
Yeah, man.
rapping.
No,
Come on.
Yeah, man. I'm up on one of
not
you.
even-
And that's what it's about. I mean,
Rap it,
business is
bro.
business
Come
at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
More rapper. I split that.
Okay. So you answered.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Your time.
So the next one is okay. When it comes to reggae music, do you prefer dancehall or lovers rock?
I prefer Lovers Rock.
Yeah, Majah. What?
I love Lovers Dancehall.
Lovers dancehall.
No, there's a thing though. A thing still.
Cultural
I do
dancehall.
a lot of lovers dancehall. You know?
No, it does not. Aye.
Let me-
No, man. I do have some tune, them, man.
Aye.
Touching on your body. Yeah.
You sound like he's one
For me personally, I think you get more emotion and satisfaction as far as Lovers Rock is
For sure.
concerned. But in a right settings, dancehall is where it's at.
100.
But I love Lovers Rock.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I love Lovers Rock as well. You know, cause Barris Amman my favorite
Exactly.
artist. You get me? From you have artists like that where
Cross.
yeah, man. You know, foundation,
Aggravated.
legend.
That's Bounty.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up?
When Bounty Killer sings, is that Lovers Rock? Say
What
you're
does he sing?
leaving and your reason is clear. Because I am a gangster and you're living in fear. Is that Lovers Rock?
Yes, it is.
Or is that Lovers Dance Hall?
That's Lovers Rock. That's Lovers Rock.
That
That's
guy,
Lovers Dance Hall, bro.
that name,
dumb?
that name Gangster Rock.
Lovers Jail.
That one name girl, you not go nowhere.
West, that's all our Lovers Rock. West.
If you're bad, you get. If you think you're bad, you get the hammer.
Fit with the girl, them get wet every time.
All right.
Oh, that's something he used to say on the mic.
Every time.
Okay.
bro.
You say it
Who
on the
was the
mic
last
every time?
person you called or text?
What? Say that again.
Who was the last person you called or text?
Okay.
Girlfriend.
Major?
I'd rather not say.
Okay.
A friend.
Okay, fair enough. Yardie?
West for ask him where him there. Where my text so long for reach the podcast.
Wes?
The Uber driver say, I take so long, I want to reach the podcast.
Okay. Where was
Liar tell West.
Me? A true thing that.
Where was the last place you've been on a genuine vacation? Not for work, a vacation.
Oh, hell yeah. Damn. Jamaica. Not recently, Mobay, Jamaica.
Mobay.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before, I was doing videos for 9 years.
Yeah.
So I didn't have the ability to take a vacation.
Okay.
But I took a vacation in November, which was Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Okay.
Hello.
2 for 2.
Ibera Star. Big up Ibera Star family. Love her no.
Former Ritz Carlton.
Love her no.
Yeah.
Venice, Italy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a wicked.
Wes?
Wicked. I want to go there.
Love her no.
Vacation
Yeah.
was Jamaica. Ibera
His
Star.
vacations are every Africa.
That sounds like he
He
was.
will be gone after this week.
Why is he lying? Listen, after tomorrow,
Oh, yeah,
he's
yeah.
going to Miami.
No, hear me.
No, he's going to DR.
Well, he said last. He said
There's
last.
He's going to
there's
pick a
different
flower.
degrees to the vacation. Okay?
Ocean Drive fucking.
He's going to pick a flower.
He went Jamaica to Astute.
No, yo, let me tell you something. It wasn't really a vacation because it was
Exactly,
Like
he was Astuting.
No, it was an excursion. You ever been on an
you went to
excursion?
Egypt, right?
I went to Egypt and
Right.
I took my mother.
So that was it.
To
to
Africa.
vacation,
And I rate that.
on vacation.
Yeah, that's
no,
dope.
but
I respect that.
That's dope.
it didn't feel like
Is
a
that
vacation.
Mother's Day gift or a birthday gift?
Birthday
I
gift.
I respect that one.
No, it was
Big up
really
Mama
good.
Hype
It was
every time.
it was really good because
Mama Hype T.O.
it was just a different experience altogether. That was a great experience.
Mama
I
Hype
wouldn't
gets
really call it a
ultimate
vacation,
respect.
to be
Big
honest
up.
with you.
I rate that.
It was.
I rate that.
I was working with you every damn
I
night.
know,
First
but
of all, Wes, you're full of shite.
It was.
When you're always trekking through deserts and shit, it's not a vacation.
You're going on vacation December 30th to Miami. Stop lying. Okay.
I'm gonna
No,
a quick
but
holiday on the second.
The
of
real
January,
Y'all go
vacation.
fuck some-
The real
Some
vacation
Cuban girl named Priscilla.
was working.
Yeah.
Was working.
Consuela.
Consuela, Arrivederci, Priscilla.
Buddy.
You're fucking
Too much family guy.
Can I tell you guys? How come every man? Wait, how come every man know about my vacation?
It was meant to
Because
be
you
a
put it on
simple
Instagram, you're damn bad to
answer.
her.
It was meant to be a simple answer. Simple answer, yo. Egypt.
Rapid? Nah. The best trip I ever had, vacation.
He never asked best trip.
I don't
Say
care.
your last
I don't fucking
trip.
care. I want to put it in the podcast. Jamaica. Okay? Jamaica.
Which one?
When we went to Sasko House.
Want to Vancouver.
And Ding Dong follow us
You
around.
sure your Jamaica
Everyone go
wasn't
Ding Dong and
Eglinton
show up.
They
And
shall
Serrani
show
have a
up.
beard, but I know that's Serrani. You see the man with a beard look like Serrani. He look like Serrani with a beard. But I don't say. You know what I mean?
And we almost had to beat up
Next question.
Landy.
and look at
rum
rum
has
dog. You know, just par on we had
rum has me.
Okay, I'm a kid. That.
All right, good.
Next.
Rum has me.
Okay.
Good
Rum has
vacation.
me.
What is
I'm honest, very honest. I'm honest.
I'm on it.
what is your hobby?
I can play the piano.
Major.
I play
Is
the
that your
piano.
hobby?
Play the piano.
I know you could play the piano.
My
but
hobby,
is
no,
that
no.
your
My
hobby?
hobby is video games.
Video games.
Video games.
Okay.
Now
Major.
My hobby is more work.
Why are you full of shit?
I swear to God.
Nah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
Come on.
I swear to God.
There's something you do to pass the time.
Bro, let me
we
tell
get
you
it. You're
something.
professional. But
Bro,
come on.
let me tell you something. You have no idea what my life consists of. I'm a single father, bro. I have
feel
2
you.
kids
No,
in
I
my
feel
house.
you. I'm not trying to discredit that.
What I'm saying is, I've trained myself to be a workaholic.
Yeah.
And I know that White Yardie could understand what I'm saying because he's a Sagittarius like me, and we overwork ourselves. But we
fair enough.
But we get joy from working.
Fair enough.
And accomplishing goals. That's our joy. So my hobby is to accomplish more things.
All right, fair enough.
I'm not mad at that.
Yardie?
I mean, I don't want to sound like a echo, but a real talk. My hobby, I just thinking about the next project, the next business adventure I can start work on.
Well, my answer sucks.
Wait till
because the thing is, Sagittarius and Scorpio, I don't know the difference. I'm at the
Now,
20th.
shut up, man. Your hobby is fucking Miami.
I just told you. The best vacation I had wasn't a fucking vacation.
Exactly, it was work.
We were working the whole time, but it was the best vacation.
So you guys
I
look
ever
for
had.
work? That's
I
right.
think
I'm
Wes's
degenerate.
hobby is
I'm
collecting
degenerate.
crowd.
No, but bro,
you
I need
got
to
a
get a
roommate,
video game system and play still.
You don't gotta work as hard. You got a roommate.
No, I don't anymore. He moved out though. Now he moved out.
Bro, I wish I could know what the Fortnite games are, or Fortnite jokes are. I
live by
want
myself,
to join,
listen, bro.
I want to, I want to
Listen,
play
I stay in my
Fortnite,
lane, bro. When people talk about certain shit, you know what's so funny?
Yeah.
I did a video about Bird Box, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Now you don't
Yes,
know.
last
you
night,
watch
yeah.
it.
I didn't even watch that shit.
You don't know nothing about
I
it.
know nothing. You know? Do you know that I just watched Black Panther like 2 weeks ago?
You're better than me, boss. I didn't even see it yet.
I believe you.
I
Watching
didn't
them
see
play
it.
to Jamaica.
I didn't see it.
Exactly.
I believe
I
you.
want everybody
I don't
to
got
know.
time for that. I'm trying to
Next
be great.
question.
No, but like me buy the game, like you see, me buy games like
Yeah.
the Call of Duty
Duty
and that,
and them something.
and them just there
Yeah.
because it's
I'm
almost
a
like
video game guy. I need.
Now, I love video games,
And
but I don't get a chance to watch.
Before you continue, the reason video games for me is an escape.
Yeah.
And you
Because
need it.
I am, and I don't. These guys, I see them on Instagram. They can attest. I'm always on the road,
Yeah.
so I cherish my free time.
You need some
So
escapism.
anytime I get free time, I pass it the way that makes me feel comfortable. And video games is my escape from the world and dealing with bullshit.
Would you play PS4 or Xbox?
Both.
one play Atari.
Pac-Man.
Genesis.
Okay. What's your favorite song of all times?
Oh come
Come
on.
on, man.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Wow,
Human Nature by Michael Jackson.
Okay. Major.
boy.
I don't have an all-time favorite. I'm a fan of music, good music.
That might not even be my all-time favorite.
I got
It's one of my favorites.
I
can't
got
pick
so many. I mean, listen. I could pick a all-time favorite song of each. I could pick 5
Yeah.
all-time
Sure.
favorite songs
One More
in
Night
each
by-
genre.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
More Night
Okay,
by
give
Phil
me-
Collins.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
Sailing
One?
by Christopher Cross. I have so many songs
Yeah.
I can go through.
For me, like, if I pick one song right now, I'm just say yo, when I like, when I listen to it would be
No.
what do you be again? No, Singing Sweet. When I See You Smile.
When I see you smile. Yeah,
my
big
song, my
Yeah.
song would be Let Me See That Thong by
Cisco.
by Cisco.
You know you get dumb.
Let me see
Watch your
that thong, baby.
What's your favorite song? And he's stomping the sand. I love it when you be
She had dumps like a chuck. I'm like, what, all night long. Let me see that thong.
As long as foolishness.
There's a big tune. There's a big tune.
There's a big tune.
There's a big tune.
There's a big tune, though.
Baby.
When
That thong,
when he goes, your thigh, your breast,
your foot, your legs.
Please tell me, baby.
Cisco is a fool, you know. Oh my God.
It was a big song. It was a big song. That's all I'm saying.
Dog song was big. Don't
What's
lie.
your
Yo, what was
favorite
the question?
Let me even tell you. Let me tell you.
Really and truly, nah, really and truly, one
Could
of
I
my,
tell you the God's honest truth?
one of my all-time favorite songs is "Ribbon in the Sky."
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
Big song. Wes, your favorite?
That's a very big song.
Favorite song?
Yeah.
Anything Drake.
Nah, actually, yo, busy signal night shift. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Big song.
But a big
Big,
song.
big
That's a
song.
big tune, but I like the Commodore's version better because it's theirs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, when it comes to West Indian food, what is your favorite? Curry goat or oxtail?
Oxtail.
Oxtail by far. Are you
Oxtail.
down? Are you down?
Are you dumb?
Is that even a question?
Wow. Come on, bro.
Wait, Wes, over
dumb?
to you.
Oxtail.
You sure?
You were gonna say curry goat, but
Yeah.
That's my first go-to right there. You crazy?
Oxtail.
Oxtail right down here. Then after that, all right.
You can't eat anybody's oxtail.
When off that.
I don't even think I've ever ordered.
It's got to be from the pressure cooker though.
Bro, I've never actually purchased.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people.
It's available.
A lot of people don't cook oxtail in the pressure cooker, and that's when I be upset.
Yeah.
You can't eat anybody else's.
It's got to be
No,
pressure
you
cooker.
can't
Gotta
eat
be good
anybody
oxtail.
oxtail.
There's some oxtail that's very soft.
But I actually haven't purchased curry goat from anywhere. If it's available, like in the fucking the buffet line.
Who orders random curry goat though?
Nobody.
Next question.
Nobody.
What's wrong with
Next. That was a bad question.
That's some Guyanese shit.
So
right
yo,
there.
yeah.
Let me get curry goat
It
with
would be
some.
goat curry.
Let me get some goat curry with some fucking porridge there for me, please. Got a little porridge.
I fucking hate it. Take it back to work, please.
You guys, oh
You
man.
got pint tart in the back there.
Shout out
Give me a pint tart and a cheese straws, please.
Cheese straw.
Man does text
You got
me,
Solaro. You got Solaro, buddy.
That bread.
You
Yo, I got some oxtail just
hated me now.
Yeah, we are
Okay.
getting Caribbean after this.
One word you say too much. It could be a word or a phrase.
Chale.
Are you down?
One word is chale. Come on.
Right now, the most word I'm saying right now, I'm a daughter. Leah, stop.
Yeah.
Every minute of the day.
Wes?
I don't think this word is said enough.
Yeah.
Astute.
Go with it.
I think that everybody should. You already looked at the definition. Everybody should just bring it into their vocabulary. Astute.
Two more in the rapid facts before we're done here. Are you a early bird or a late night owl?
That's a crazy question. As a comedian, I late, whatever you said.
Everybody,
Yeah.
Late.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
for me,
Yeah.
I go to sleep at like 4.
Yeah.
And I wake up at 6:30.
Yeah.
So,
Late and early.
all right.
You need
Yeah.
some
I
sleep.
have a responsibility. So for me, I mean, I like I said, I'm always up working, and when I do have free time, I utilize that time to work even more.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I feel like there's always something to do. You understand what I'm saying? So I always work even more, and then I go to bed like 3-4 o'clock, and then I gotta
And get
be up
back up.
at 6:30. But I would love to be the late person, but I can't be.
Yeah. It doesn't work for you.
It doesn't work.
Yardie?
Boy.
He just had a daughter. Okay? He's definitely not a.
Any of them. Any of them.
Wes?
Yeah, I'm definitely a late night owl.
Okay, now this is probably one of you guys' favorite. When it comes to social media, which is your favorite platform and why? Trixx.
Instagram, because people have short attention spans and they want to see what you're talking about. So for me, it's Instagram.
Okay.
For me, it would be YouTube because we get paid from there. I get monetized and I get paid from YouTube, and I got AdSense.
Yeah.
You know
I actually got paid last week from them. so yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I love YouTube because they gave us the ability to make a living out of it. You know what I'm saying? Not even a living, but extra money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Instagram is the go-to place, of course. But
Okay.
for me, YouTube, they give us a chance to make $1.
To make some money.
For me, Instagram and Facebook equal to me.
Yeah.
Cause me deal with the two of them the same way. Me work with them the same way. So as soon as me post something on one, post on the next one, and yeah, like even my Facebook, my Facebook is actually a bigger reach than
me too.
than my
Me too, by
Instagram.
far.
So
Yeah.
me make sure me work with the two of them.
Makes
I got
sense.
like 2.8, almost 3 million people following me on Facebook.
On
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facebook, yeah, man.
What's
Facebook
yours?
big.
Snapchat for obvious reasons.
Cause they don't see it.
What's
They leave
obvious
it messy.
No, for real.
What is the obvious reason?
Snapchat, the old Snapchat.
Okay.
That was really my platform, like more than Instagram stories, because I feel like people felt less like the DMs were just more, I don't know, quick or whatever.
Let me ask you a question. Don't you feel, and this is for everybody, isn't it annoying when you have a fucking a Instagram platform and you love it, it's great the way it is, and then they come and update it and fuck it
Change
up.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, do you remember back in the days when we used to add videos,
edit the videos. Yeah.
You remember when we had that conversation back in the days, and you was like, "Don't update, just don't update now." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then they now
they
because back then you didn't have to update.
Yeah.
But now they force you to update. Yeah. Because it's like you can't fucking do nothing until you update.
Yeah.
You can't get all the features that everybody else has.
Well, that's the same thing with the Snapchat. They forced me to update, and it was only this past January. I was telling you the other day, the biggest difference. Instagram did it too. It wasn't chronological anymore. It's based on the algorithm that they feel like, based on predicting people's behaviors or whatever. So based on me predicting my times to post.
Why?
I predict.
Me anticipating the times to post or whatever. Cool enough.
Why?
Like everybody's.
No.
Are we just gonna make that pass?
Bro.
The Monday I talk about
predict. Talk about brotherhood. The next man talk about open up. And y'all talk about predict. Come on, man.
No, he said some shit too.
We have to rewind the tape. I don't know, man. He said a lot. He doesn't even part. He's not even involved in this. You know, he says the worst.
I'm definitely gonna find that video.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm just saying, like. To your point, when they change out the platform, it changes your whole, like, especially if you're making your living off of that, it changes the whole way you have to do it. But if you're really talented, you just adapt and keep it moving and you grow.
Most that's true. Like with Snapchat, when Snapchat did the update, I stop use Snapchat as much.
I don't use Snapchat at all.
I used to use it a lot. Like at one point, I was getting like over 50,000 views per snap a day.
The only time
when
you see a Snapchat video from Majah Hype is if Prince got my phone. I'm keeping it.
No, you just switch.
Only way you're gonna see a Snapchat on my phone or coming from Majah Hype is if Prince has my phone.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, old Snapchat is my favorite platform.
You. All right, gentlemen, we came to the end of the.
Hold on, I got a question.
Okay, what's up?
There's one more question though.
For you.
Okay, what's up?
Who's your all-time favorite artist?
Oh.
Okay. Let's break it down. My all-time favorite dancehall artist?
No, buddy.
I'm going to break it down for you. This is what I'm going to say.
You have to pick one. That's what he's saying.
My all-time favorite artist is Bounty Killer. Period.
Cross.
Period.
Angry.
That's my favorite artist. Period. My favorite song of all times is It Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. Favorite song.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
I never know that. Okay. Maybe if me hear it, but I don't know it.
Yo, big, gigantic.
I'm glad I know me alone.
My favorite artist of all time? Yes. Michael Jackson.
Yours, Majah?
Me? Bob, man. How you mean, man?
Bob Marley?
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro.
No, man, I be real with you. Bob? Yeah, because you can draw for Bob anywhere you're there and everybody vibes to it.
There's nothing wrong with Bob Marley. That's a lot of people's favorite.
The only reason I say because you say of all time. If you say favorite artist,
of all time.
Yeah, Bounty.
Of all time.
Well, still Berries then. Still Berries. If you say all time, Berries. No, still Berries. Still Berries. Still Berries.
That's
I don't
to me personally. No, not I don't. I don't. That speaks to me personally is Jay-Z, to be honest.
Yeah, I rate that.
What about you, Majah? Bujo?
You know it. I want them. Nah, Buju is my artist. Like as far as like DJ dancehall, but I mean all-time favorite. Yeah, I would have to say Barris.
Yeah, man, Barris for sure.
I seen the video when you met him.
Barris has a song for every occasion, and that's amazing
and consistent over the years.
Like every occasion, you could be going through a breakup. You could just lost your dog. It could be whatever.
It's not even that. You can watch Barris perform over and over again and never get bored because the tunes are just classic.
Barris are the man.
Yeah, man, real talk.
He's the man there.
Real talk.
All right,
and
before I get
crazy
you guys
again, with why we are Sagittarian. I see
the same thing.
Yeah, man.
Before I get you guys out of here, what do you want your legacy to be? The floor is yours. You guys could say anything you want. Your legacy.
Big question.
Whoa.
What level you want?
Yo, everybody have the question. All right, listen. My legacy. What would like my legacy to be? Yo, them two. Them money I talk about Candy Crush. About some cartoon game. Like my
we're
legacy.
talking about legacy.
Right, listen. Always work out to play a cartoon game.
You know the honest truth is.
I level up on the cartoon game, dad.
Relax now. The honest truth is that question is a big question what I haven't really thought about realistically. But if you ask me now about my legacy, I don't want to know say by the time I do what I need to be done and I've left, I know that long as my family and everybody who support me are proud of what I have done and accomplished over the time, I want to be known as somebody who has always bring joy to people's life. You know, I'll be cool with that for now. Tim, can't really think about the question.
For me, I think I already fulfilled my legacy.
Which is?
I changed the game.
Yeah.
For a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? For the Caribbean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I brought the Caribbean to platforms where they haven't been.
Yeah.
Breakfast Club, BT. You know what I'm saying? I've done things that already has changed the game for the Caribbean market. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I have a long journey ahead of me, and my legacy will continue to grow. But I feel like I've done what I'm supposed to do already. You know what I'm saying? Like, the last person who we could think about that was doing Caribbean comedy that was on a big platform was Oliver.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't my era. Oliver wasn't my era. That was my parents' era, but I was a child growing up watching him. You know what I'm saying? And there was a gap there, and I feel like I helped bridge that gap for our generation. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody who represents the whole entire Caribbean is something that hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
Including Africa, because I have African characters as well, Manjadu, and you know what I'm saying? So to be able to do that, I think I already covered most of my legacy. But long as I could change lives and help people daily, that's what matters to me the most.
Makes sense. Trixx?
My legacy, I want it to be someone who did things his way.
Yeah.
And never wavered from believing in his way of doing things. And I want my legacy to be laughter. I preach it at the end of my shows all the time. I want people to understand the importance of laughter, and I want to be a person who was very instrumental in people understanding laughter. And no matter what, any bullshit that I may have done or anything I may have said or controversies I may have been in and all that dumb shit, the one thing I want you to remember is that I made you laugh.
Makes
and I made
sense.
you forget your problems, and I made you forget the bullshit in the world.
Makes sense.
If I did that for you for at least 10 seconds of your life, then I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Them dead.
Brother Wes, because you're the one that put all of this together while we're all in this room. Have you thought about your legacy, or what is it that you want your legacy?
Wes's legacy is to be the most astute person in the world.
Wes's legacy is for Largo. Listen.
To have his picture in the dictionary beside the word astute.
Nah, but for real, like I was just listening to all you guys what you're saying, and I'm like, yo, that too, and that too, and that too. And the thing about legacy, it's almost like the followers that we all wanted. 500 followers and 1,000 followers. We wanted $500, then $1,000. It keeps growing. Legacy is a thing that grows with you. At any one of us, if we're dead tomorrow, we're fucking legends. Yeah. Any single one of us, our legacy will be told as legends. But at the end of the day, nobody knows the potential that you have more than you.
Yeah.
And that's why your legacy is ever evolving, ever developing, ever growing. And right now, it's like what you said. I deliberately did not go to any post-secondary education so nobody can claim me. I said I wanted to do it my own way.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I deliberately chose a path that was not the most walked path, which was switching from the popular thing of music to what was not popular at fucking all, and that's comedy.
Yeah.
And nobody can talk to me like that place right now. That's just me being absolutely real. There's nobody like people. All the people that I talk to you about is because they're just following what I already started, and I don't even want them anywhere around me, dog, because I'm here paving a path. See what I'm saying? So if I drop down dead tomorrow, I already feel that my legacy is fulfilled. But when I wake up in the morning, I have a new dream for my legacy every single day, and that's really the meaning of a legacy, bro.
Yeah. Perfect. That was really good, gentlemen. It's been an amazing, amazing podcast. All right, big up you guys yourself. Brother West, you made it happen. You know what I mean?
Two muscles.
Yeah.
This was a
Rolls Royce.
Big up Rolls Royce.
Ilangoli
Are
ride.
anybody taking calls for donations? This was a telecast.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, make them sure that their
Where's
social
Jerry
media.
Lewis?
If
Trying
they
to
don't
remove
really
that
know them.
skin off the Rolls Royce.
I
Yo,
hear you.
say the social media one
Where
time.
could they find you guys
as if
on?
they don't know.
Comedian Trixx at Comedian Trixx with 2 X's, man.
Rod of Moses. On ChristianMingle.com.
What's that? Rod of
Rod of Moses on ChristianMingle.com. Slick Dick the Ruler on Tinder. And Majah Hype. And Majah Hype on all the platforms.
That's in Rod of Moses.
Yardie, get him.
Yo, white Yardie for everything.
Rod of Moses on Christian. That's the greatest. I'm going on Christian. I'm a team.
Brother West, what's your social?
Yo, the boy Westside, man. Juice Comedy TO on Instagram. Westside on Instagram.
You guys have been
Fucking funny that is.
nothing.
If you guys are listening to that, Rod of Moses, you know, on Christian Mingle.
You guys have been nothing short of amazing. Thank you so
Rod
much.
of Moses, them dead.
Pick up your guys yourself. This is Muscle for Two Line Music Hut Entertainment Podcast, and we are out.
But before we go,
Why two?
why is it 2 lines? What is that?
To tell you the truth, I seen this entertainment company called Too Much Entertainment. They had a 2. It was number 2 much. I said, you know what? I like having a number in front of the name of the business, and that's how it came up. Two Line Music.
There's no real story behind it.
It's just tea for man.
There's no real reason behind the fact.
I saw something successful. I was like, yo, I like that.
Yo, I thought you was gonna come with, yo, I got 2 children. Something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing. Them dead.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. We're out. All right. This podcast is brought to you by JuiceComedyToronto.com. Also, check them out on Instagram at JuiceComedyTO.